What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Beemer Fam. You guys join us out here with the new car. We're taking it on a test drive. We're not going to show you the car yet. Just know it's sitting here idling. We're in Portland, Oregon. We came from LA. We flew through Vegas. We had our flight delayed twice. And now we're here sitting with the new Beemer Fam mobile. Just wow. This is the craziest car I've ever bought. It's definitely the nicest car I've ever bought. And it is a manual. It is 6-speed. I'm back in the 6-speed manual yet again. I'm so stoked right now. So we're just taking it on a test drive. We're just down the street from the dealership. We're gonna go ahead and just make sure everything's operating as it should. And we're gonna go ahead and just head back to the dealer, sign the paperwork. And not only that, once we buy this car officially, we're gonna drive it across the west coast of the country. So we're going all the way, pretty much from Washington down to Southern California. So I'm super stoked about it. You guys are gonna see the car soon. Make sure you guys stay tuned. And also to find out when I'm gonna be doing this thing. But first, let's not get ahead of ourselves, man. Let's get back to the dealership, sign the paperwork. Let's get on the road. It's got brand new tires on
it. Feels like it has brand new tires.
Yeah, Michelin. Look at the seats.
I know.
Snug too.
Nice and snug.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, damn, it feels so right. So we finally made it up to the BMW dealership where we'll be taking delivery of my new car. 'Tis the season. We have a nice Christmas tree here, but we also have an iX, the new i5 in white, which is really nice. This is the M60. You can see on the front, got about 600 horsepower, 593 to be exact. Got some nice presents under the tree. We got a lot of SUVs here in Portland. We've got X7, two X5s, we got X4s. I used to ride on these when I was a kid all the time when I was younger. You can see an M Performance exhaust up close. I believe these are titanium if I'm not mistaken. I think this one is for the F80. Just a beautiful exhaust with some carbon fiber tips. Ooh, I got the X5M on the screen too. X6M too, that is nice. Oh look, my sunglasses that we got at the media day.
Oh yeah. Those are those pillows I was laughing at. You get the 2002 and the 507.
Oh yeah, oof, there goes my dad's car right there. M6 Grand Coupe, M2 and F90.
We got your daddy's.
I know, right?
To go in like the basement or something. You think he likes that?
Honestly, we might have to get the. Yeah, he would love that. He would love that though.
Yeah, like for the white couch.
Yeah.
I feel like it would look really good.
I swear, when I'm inside of a BMW dealership, I always feel at home. There's just something about the smell. The sights, you see the M logos everywhere. The main thing I was looking for with the G82, it had to have manual transmission, carbon roof, laser headlights, and carbon buckets. As far as color combos, I didn't care, but when this one popped up on the market, dude, I had to drop everything and just get the car. You're just gonna see the spec and it's gonna be amazing. So, not to mention all the modifications we're gonna be able to do to this platform. The G80 comes with the S58, so we're gonna be able to do a lot of more performance modifications than the F80. And not to mention, we have a few things up our sleeves with the aesthetics of the car that we didn't do with the F80 as well. You guys really love the F80 build series that we did, so I think the G82 is gonna be kind of a next step up from that. In case y'all didn't know how to pronounce Akrapovic, they got it spelled out for you.
Akrapovic.
This is the F80 key right here. G80. Which key you like better?
Oh, you gonna give me the other one?
Definitely gotta lower that.
I like the wheels.
can see, it is the next day. We officially own a G82 M4 manual. Not only that, we're in a beautiful back road out here somewhere in Oregon. A lot of nice woodland trees, very nice driving roads. But more importantly, you can see the M4 parked up. And this thing kind of looks like a concept car to me. This thing looks absolutely insane. Like I mentioned earlier, we've been searching for this car for almost 3 months at this point. The main options I really wanted to have were the 20-inch wheels, the carbon bucket seats, carbon roof, laser headlights, and a manual transmission. So we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a walk around on this car, all the options that it came with. Starting off with the key. This is the key. It's factory key. It's got the nice M stripes on the side. It's got actually a nice weight to it. It's heavier than my F80 key. And I've always wanted to own another blue car since the E39 M5. It wasn't really a proper blue. This is like a nice deep blue. And you can even see there's blue in the headlights as well, since these are the laser lights. This is Portimao blue metallic. Right up front, the grills are obviously bigger than the F80. They're finished in gloss black as well, but this car did not get the exterior carbon pack. Usually these air ducts right here are finished in carbon fiber along with the mirrors, the spoiler, and the diffuser, but this car does not have it. But it's okay, we're gonna be adding those on later on. But one of my favorite options on this car are the gray 20-inch wheels. You actually don't see this option spec'd out on many cars. I think it breaks up the blue and the white interior really well. It's kind of got the alloy kind of trim along the side and the edge of the wheel. Just a beautiful kind of almost gunmetal gray. I mean, this wheel design is just awesome. And obviously we have brand new Michelin Pilot Sports straight from the dealer, the 4S's on this one. So we're going to be getting a lot of grip and a lot of traction with this car as well. It'll be great for the canyons and tracking the car. You can see on the mirror, we don't have the carbon fiber mirrors quite yet, but we will get there. And then coming along the back, you have 19-inch wheels in the front, 20-inch in the rear. And you can see we have already a nice little spoiler on the car. The car is already tinted as well. You can see the temporary plates. And this thing already comes with a diffuser. It's also gloss black as well. So there's no carbon on the exterior, unfortunately. But like I said, we're going to be switching that up really quick. And this is the stock exhaust. Got the black exhaust tips. I believe these are already 3.5-inch tips. Most people actually run 4 to 4.5-inch on the exhaust. We're definitely going to be one of those people as well. We already have an exhaust set up for this car. We have a lot of modifications set up for this car, which we'll talk about soon. But then over here we also have a nice carbon fiber roof. But my favorite part is definitely the interior on this car. So we have nice Silverstone interior with the carbon fiber bucket seats. This was over a $5,000 option when you spec these cars new. You can see just beautiful gloss carbon fiber straight from BMW M themselves. And you get all the functions with this seat as well. It's heated. You can it's electronically assisted. You can tighten the bolsters and everything. So it's not just aesthetically pleasing. These things are very functional as well. We've been driving for a few hours. Very comfortable as well. And then obviously we have nice leather wrap steering wheel. So this car does have the interior carbon fiber package, which you can see right here on the center console, which was a must-have for me as well. You can also see when you get that package, you get it on the steering wheel as well. So the only way to get the carbon fiber on the steering wheel is if you get that interior carbon fiber pack. We also have M4 on the doorstep right there. And then we also have ambient lighting for the first time in any one of my cars. It's got nice aluminum materials this time on the door panel. Nice Harman Kardon sound system as well. You can see pretty easy getting in. Very nice place to be inside this car. I mean, this cabin is just absolutely gorgeous with these seats. And just look at that. That is incredible. You can see from the driver's seat what these seats kind of look like. I mean, it's just top quality. Interior build quality on this car is just levels above the F80. I love the F80 in every single possible way. This is the only car where I really feel like it's made that car feel dated. And this time we also have our M1, M2 buttons factory in red. We still have to set those up. We have our start, engine, stop down here this time. And obviously we have that 6-speed manual. Go ahead and start this thing up, clutch in. Close the door real quick. So the setup down here is much different than the F80. We have our rear view camera modes, which you can see right there. We actually have a 360 camera as well. We pull up the parking sensors. We can move around here. You can change the camera siding of the car, and it'll show the car in blue right there. So we click setup, and then we get all of our engine performance modifications on the car that we can tweak. You've got your engine that you can adjust, your gear shift assistant, your chassis, your steering, and your brakes this time. So we can go sport, comfort, in all of those settings, even sport plus in some of them. And then we also have a loud exhaust mode. So this is a valved exhaust from factory. We'll go ahead and put this thing in Sport Plus and we'll give some revs for you guys. But more importantly, when we click into M mode, that cluster changes. So we can go old, new. Gosh, and it's so nice seeing the 3 pedals down there. You can see the ambient lighting color in here is popping. You can also change this color. I think there's like 5 different colors you can change, and you can actually see the M4 painted in blue on the system. You can adjust different things. You can check out your vehicle status. A lot of technology we still have to learn on this car. I'm not even going to sit here and act like I know half of it. This was really cool to see the exterior of my car and the interior, which is nice. We had that in the X7 with the purple. It's nice to have it in my car this time as well. And you can see that heads-up display is absolutely massive. I'm gonna have to zoom in for you guys. Very cool. And we have nice reading lights up here as well. Straight from the 7 Series. I think it was one of the first cars that implemented this style of reading lights. Look at the pedals on there as well. Aluminum, kind of like the aftermarket ones that they offer. They finally did it from factory. Very nice. And then go ahead and pop the hood on this. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the beloved S58, arguably the most reliable and tunable engine ever made from BMW. People have been comparing this thing to the 2JZ, and we're gonna really test the capabilities of what this motor can offer. So it's a 3-liter inline-6 twin turbo motor, produces around 500 horsepower from factory. The manual's got around 475. The competition's got around 503. We're gonna be tuning this thing well above 600-700 horsepower, maybe even closer to 8. We're gonna see, but we're really gonna push this platform a lot more than the F82 M4. So I'm super stoked. You can even do some things with ram air and some air ducts as well. So really we're just gonna test this thing out to see how far we can get with this car. So
It's nice and warm.
It's warm, huh? It's cold out here, huh?
I know, I'm like using this to warm my hands up.
We've seen like Red Bull has really tuned this engine to over 1200 horsepower and ran it for over 2 years. We saw a recent video where BMW took apart this engine and it had literally no issues. So this thing is very robust, very durable, and really can take a lot of tuning that the aftermarket owners are going to be able to throw at it. So I'm definitely one of those owners, and I just cannot wait to modify this car. I'm going to enjoy it stock a little bit, but you can kind of see this thing in all its glory, hood popped, in nature. I mean, this is what BMW M is all about. They really produce my favorite cars on any market. So especially we can get these things in manuals as well. This is the last generation of the manual M3 and M4. I think the last generation of the manual M car in general. So I had to make sure I put this on the list of cars to own. I'm just real happy that we got it for you guys and for myself as well. So I just want to give a huge thanks to all you guys who've been watching over the years. Wouldn't be possible without you guys. Also wouldn't be possible without my family, my parents, my mom, my dad, my aunts, uncles, my brothers, cousins. All you guys really appreciate it. And not to mention Chanel. That's pretty much it. I'm sure there's a lot more to this car that I'm leaving out, but we're going to be traveling from Oregon back down to Southern California. We're actually on the way there right now. We have a pretty long ways to go, so we're going to be learning about this car all the way down. I'm going to be taking you guys with me as well. So make sure you guys subscribe right now if you want to see more about this car. We're going to be building this thing. We're also going to be driving it, doing a lot of traveling with it as well, so I'm super stoked. And before we end out today's video, we're going to bless you guys with some awesome exhaust clips, some flybys of this beautiful car. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram at Beemer Fam, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.